What's going on, people? Yes, I am live, and I am live early. Okay, so shout out to everybody that's here. Y'all see the topic. You know what we gonna speak about. We really gonna get into it. All right. So make sure y'all like the stream as you come in. I'm gonna play these instrumentals and get back to the commentary. All right.
Perfect. 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 Perfect.
What's good, people? I'm back live. I know the stream is early, trying something a little different, so I want to go live a little bit early on this Friday afternoon. What's going on? The weather is doing a lot better today. The sun even peeked out for a little bit, so it's nice and hot outside like always. But shout out to everybody that's here. Make sure y'all like the stream, man. Shout out to the mods. Shout out to the members. Shout out to everybody who signed up to be members of this channel. I appreciate that. The type of content I'm going to be doing on this channel is going to be singular. It's going to have a singular focus. You know what I'm saying? It's going to have a singular focus. Y'all seen some of the videos I put up, and that is the direction I'm going to be going in on this channel. All right. And yes, I am putting my live streams for the most part, most of them on Patreon now. I'm not leaving them up. It's just way too much. I wouldn't say red pill. It's just a lot of going in. We go in on those live streams. So I'm putting them on Patreon now. But I am putting up stream clips. I put up a stream clip today on my Jada Black channel speaking on Amanda Seals. Y'all go and check that out. That stream is on Patreon. That full live stream is on Patreon. That was a very good stream. Very good stream. But you see the title. We're going to talk about how some of these single moms are now rejecting child support. And this is going to be in response to Black China revealing that she doesn't pay any child support whatsoever for the two kids that she has. One with Tyga and the other one is with Rob Kardashian. She says she doesn't get any child support. And I've also heard another female say that she is not collecting child support either. And this stream is going to it's going to be an in-depth conversation about, support and women who are deciding to not seek it out. Because contrary to what some of y'all may believe, there are women out there who don't get any support. They either don't want to, or maybe they can't get it because maybe they're in a situation where they may not know who the father of the kid is. And they don't want to open Pandora's box in some situations. But what I want to know from the crowd here, is this going to become a new trend? Are you going to start seeing more women reject child support because they know that it's become a stigma? It's become a stigma for women to go out here and to seek out support from men. Okay? Let me give some shout outs. What's going on? Trucker, Vern, Nay, Don Julio, Atlanta, Naima was good. Tech Nerd, Lashandra, Gerard, Gerald, Kent, Jessica, Marie, N, D-Map, Nick, Kate, Nubian Life, Smokey, Vernon 85. Let's see, Severe, Keith, Renee, A1, Shy, LD. Is it Shakot, Tanner, see Vern, True, Saliva. What's good? Make sure y'all like the stream, man. Did not go live early for people to at least not hit that like button. The Man in Black, Tevin was good. JP, like the stream, people. We here live on the channel early. You know, I just felt the need to go live early because I felt like in a very, good mood. You know, my mood hasn't been the best, so I haven't put up any content on Jada Black because I like to put more of my in-depth focused commentary there. Just, I don't know if it was the weather, but I just wasn't up to doing any content like that. But I will be working on the podcast. I don't know if I'm going to post it this week. There's a lot of stuff I want to do on Spreaker. So make sure that if you can, go over to Spreaker and follow me over there, okay? I need more of y'all over there, goddammit. Let's see, I'm put the link. Go to, because that's why I'm putting the podcast outside of YouTube. I'm putting it over there. So y'all need to go ahead, follow me over there, hit that follow button, and I can go ahead and continue to post original audio casts over there that don't post on here. You know what I'm saying? Jay got a code. I don't know if I have a code. Do you have one? I don't know if I have one, you know. But yeah, we definitely going to get into this child support debate and, you know, whether this is going to be a different time. Or are we in a different time? There's still going to be women who are going to collect, but y'all got to understand that it's become a stigma now. It wasn't 5 years ago, but it always been a hot debated topic, but for the most part, people saw things through the lens of women. And I think that through YouTube and other platforms, people are starting to see things through the eyes of men, you know? Okay, Neek Luch, I appreciate that, Neek. Shout out to you, man. Now, a lot of women, for the most part, I would say throughout the 80s and 90s, abused not only child support, but government assistance. I saw it growing up. You got guys who will literally go to jail because you want them to pay you. But how are they going to pay you if they're locked up? Now you got women getting pregnant by guys like Future because they know he's going to be able to provide. But what ends up happening is that you have a situation where Future doesn't give you anything. And now you have to go public because you tried to do this on the low, get pregnant by this guy, and then you thought that he would automatically pay you. You do have those situations, you know. But I don't know if she's rich like that, Marianne. Her situation can change. Like, she could say, "I'm not collecting child support now," but then it could swiftly change to where she gets in, because y'all know she might be a little bipolar, where she may switch up and say, "Hey, I want support." You know, honestly, I think any woman who can provide for herself should not be putting themselves in a position to be a single mother. I understand stuff happens, but if you out here casually sleeping around and you get pregnant, I think that those women got to understand that they bear a lot of the financial responsibilities in those situations. It was a situation where you were in a relationship long-term or a marriage, and then you split, and y'all had kids, and of course you have to, you know, both be responsible. But if it's a situation where you're out here just sleeping around with different men, and then you slip up and get pregnant, which happens, you know, you shouldn't be immediately saying that he has to pay support. It's like, wait a minute. you need to make sure that you can financially support that kid too. You know? So I just think that women are starting to see that we as men see this as a stigma. And I think that for single mothers to get in the good graces of a lot of men, they might start saying, hey, I don't get support, you know, which we all know might be BS. And not on top of that, they'll say they're not getting support, but then you have a bad relationship with your child's father who may not even like the new dude. Because trust me, if you have a bad relationship with your ex, hold on a second, he's not going to accept your new dude. He's just not. All right. So let's take a peek at this article from Madame Noir. Okay. Let's see if I can. Okay. Black China has a luxurious lifestyle. And if you thought her child's fathers are the reason why, then you thought wrong. During a visit to the morning culture radio show on Atlanta's V103, the mother of two revealed that neither Tyga or Rob Kardashian provide child support while answering a question about how being considered high maintenance affects her love life. The DC native said that she is the one funding her lifestyle. I'm the one maintaining it. I'm the one cashing out. I don't get no child support, she said. China has a son with rapper Tyga, 7-year-old King Cairo, and a 3-year-old daughter with Kardashian Dream. She isn't concerned about it, though. Black China born Angela White added that she doesn't want it either. Back in March, a judge ruled that Rob K did not have to pay any support and that he would take care of Dream's needs when she is in his care. It was also a rule that they would split her expenses 50-50. She has a similar arrangement with Tyga. They had an agreement. Each of them would share custody and pay for their own stuff, their own child care, nannies, food, and expenses for King, a close source told The Hollywood Life. So basically, it's like she's basically saying that, I don't know what China's doing right now, but she's basically saying she's taking care of things whenever she has them. But I'm pretty sure that Tyga's kicking back some money to her. I don't know if Rob is giving her anything. You know, she still might be getting flued out. Okay? What's good, yo, Will? But she's getting something. Either she has her a suitable sugar daddy that's helping her fund things. Because listen to me, the background that Black China has, I highly doubt she's financially just making so much money that she don't need nothing from her exes. You know? So you really have to look at that, man. It's at some point, this support thing is going to be revisited. It's going to be revisited. It is. I truly believe that this subject matter is going to be revisited sometime soon. Maybe in a couple years, maybe. Or they get into another public, back and forth. But I will say this, though. She's never really had an issue with Tyga like that. Ever since they never really had an issue with each other. Because her and Tyga, they get along with each other. You've never seen them get into it with each other. Tyga has a way with, dealing with her. Because he never has gotten into it with her publicly, ever. You know? So that's why it's very important for single mothers to be able to co-parent with their child's father if they're looking to be in a new relationship. Because men can sense when there's issues between you and your baby's father, probably because you talk about it every day. You talk about how he ain't shit. He don't help you do this. He don't help you do that. He's jealous. No guy wants to hear that. No guy wants to hear you talk about your baby's father and how he's not doing this or that. Because imagine how you gonna talk about me if this situation don't work out, or if I got you pregnant, you know? So I just want people to understand that this is the reality of the world. We can say whatever we want on social media about, oh, I'm not gonna date this woman or that woman. A lot of you guys are dealing with single mothers. Let's just be real. So in these situations, hopefully if you're dealing with one that ain't mentally screwed up, that don't have baby daddy issues, and you're looking at the signs. Don't look at because she has a cute face and a nice body. I understand there's a lot of women out here, single mothers, who look good. Okay, I see it in my city. You know what I'm saying? I see it in my city all the time. You got these attractive chicks, got not 3, 4. Well, some got 3, 4. Got 2, 3 young kids, and you like, man, if she didn't have all them kids, you know. But some dudes will overlook that, and y'all know they will. They will overlook all that and be ready to fly in with a cape on, willing to save the day. You know, willing to be stepdaddy. Okay, maybe for a little while until they know they ready to get out that situation, which what happens. It happens, you know. Now I will say this though: if you got a woman out here with multiple baby daddies, you avoid her. Avoid any woman who are out here with multiple baby daddies. That situation is going to not work at all, because that just shows that she has no problem moving on to a new guy, sleeping with him unprotected, and getting pregnant by him, you know? So I would say that women are going to start using this, whether it's a strategy or whether it's a way for them to be able to kind of pull the wool over certain guys' eyes. Because women are not dumb. Like, women understand what's going on. They are they adapt extremely quickly to the changing culture. Why do you think you have more women seeking out the advice of men, even if they disagree with it? I have women who disagree with me with a lot of what I say, but my opinion matters to them. The opinion of other men matter to them. They don't want to hear pandering. They get tired of dudes or even females telling them what they want to hear. That's why I posted a video today about Amanda Seales and how there were, sisters who aren't supporting her anymore. They are quote unquote canceling her because she is telling them that maybe they should wait on melanated men to get their stuff together. Like, it's a stupid reason to cancel somebody, but that's just the type of society that we are in. It's quick to push people to the side, and especially if they don't agree with them. But there are still women who will still go to seek out what we believe and what we think about certain situations, because our opinions matter to them. It does. Our opinions matter, But I will tell you this, man. There are guys out there. There are guys out there who are willing to overlook red flags because of how good a woman looks. That is the first way to get caught up in basically the trap, so to speak. Just because a woman look good does not mean that she's good for you. Okay, you might need to avoid that particular type of person. You just might need to, because that person is the wrong, individual that you need to be tying yourself to, because that person may be super dysfunctional. Not regular dysfunctional, super dysfunctional. Okay? That's why that's why I'm putting up these videos, and I'm trying to show y'all, man, that there are a lot of things to work at in your life and what to avoid. Now, I will tell y'all this. There are going to be women who are single mothers that are going to listen to me say all of this, and they're going to be highly offended because they truly believe that they deserve to get support. They believe they deserve to be with a man with money and resources. They think they deserve to be with a guy who has all his stuff together, who doesn't have any kids, even though they have 2-3 kids by 2 or 3 different men. They think they are deserving of that. No, you're not. Okay, get your life together. Okay, look at make sure that you have fixed who you are, because if you're still broken, you're never going to be happy. You're never going to be happy. And I'm not saying this about single mothers to be, to get them upset. I'm trying to help them out, because nobody's telling them the truth. Not even the men that they listen to that lie to them and tell them, if you buy my t-shirt, you buy my book, everything is going to be great. No, it's not. Everything is not going to be great. And I'm giving you that real advice you need in your life. Because I'm a very honest person. There have been dudes who stopped listening to me because they've seen growth. They see that I don't have the same disdain towards women in my heart. I would say the same for women who need to let go of the disdain that they have in males, because it doesn't help you. It doesn't. We need a very honest, real society. That's why people didn't like what Dave Chappelle said, because Dave Chappelle was being honest. And people don't like honesty, especially women. This is why women get caught up with dudes who will date them even though they do have multiple kids. And them dudes will date those women for a little while. They'll sleep with those women, and then they'll leave those women because those women bought all that BS he was saying. You know what I'm saying? Especially this. Let me tell you, female, something. Don't listen to a guy that tells you that you're a black queen. Don't listen to me. Or that you're a queen, period. That you're a queen. It's not real. Okay? It's just game. That's all it is. I'm not calling you no queen, because what have you done to be a queen? Just like I don't think you should be calling me a king if I haven't done anything to be, to be presented as a king. It's all about working towards something every single day. I work towards building myself up every single day. Every single day I work towards making myself a better man. Okay? Every day I work towards making myself better. Making sure I can be who I want to be. I'm not going to sit up there and give myself a title and I haven't worked for it, because then complacency kicks in. And I feel like I've done everything I need to do, learned everything I need to learn, and there's no, way to go but down. But really, you haven't really given yourself a chance to really build yourself up, to work towards anything, We all have work to do. You single mothers, if you out here, listen, you need to be real with yourself. You have some limitations, especially if you have multiple kids by multiple males, because it's going to put you in a situation where you have multiple men who are tied to you. Okay? Multiple men who are tied to you. Now, listen, everybody can find a redemption path in their life. I'm not saying that there isn't redemption. Listen, if this person has a family, you have a family, you could come together. Okay. If you are a guy who have multiple young ones yourself, that's the direction that you can go into. If that's what you want. Women can find you, you can find those women. If you got a woman, you got multiple kids, you feel like, you're in a hopeless, no, you're not really in a hopeless situation. You just have to work on building yourself up and finding men who have a ready-made family like you do. But some of them not going to want to hear this because they're going to think that they're immune to that. They're going to say, well, because they still have their looks, that even with all the men that are tied to them, that they still can go out here and get a guy who either doesn't have kids, maybe has one kid, and it don't work like that, It don't work like that. It really don't, And one thing that I look at, and it's like you got dudes that have multiple kids. They will talk about how I'm not gonna date single mothers. It's like, bro, you may not have a choice because the women who don't have kids ain't gonna deal with you. So y'all might need to come together. y'all might need to come together. Just choose the right one, man. I know some people ain't gonna like it, but listen, this is life, okay? Deal with it. Everybody has standards and preferences. Respect somebody's preference, okay? I tell that to women all the time, man. You like who you like. There are dudes out there like what they like. You can't get mad at what they like. You just have to move forward, Shout out to everybody that's here. Yeah, bring your families together. Shit. Shout out to Mellow Bird Dreamer. Appreciate that great content. Salute, man. Let's see. So I'm just telling y'all, man. People who don't have kids should be the main ones out here talking about what they want and the standards that they want. That's just real life. I know some people ain't gonna like it, but shit, that's just real. It's just real. So I understand that women who have kids, they feel like society looks at them with a scarlet letter. I think they look at you with a scarlet letter because you're chasing behind a man for support all the time, or you dealing with a guy who is dysfunctional. You knew he was dysfunctional and you got with him anyway, i.e. Future. Future should not have 6 baby mothers. I'm sorry. Any of those women who think have an ounce of intelligence, especially the ones who wasn't in a relationship with that guy, they should know better. But they just saw a check, just like the latest the latest baby mother who saw a paycheck, man. She saw 18 years of support, and that got in the way of logic. That got in the way of logic. That got in the way of that. And we need more logic, people. That's why I can appreciate the people who are in relationships and are married that listen to me, because they know I come from a genuine place. But I'm telling a lot of women, man, stop. Y'all say we as men think with the wrong head. I think y'all think with the wrong mindset when it comes to some of these guys, man. As a matter of fact, there's a singer called Kalani, right? I think that's how you say her name. She just had a baby by some dude maybe a couple of months ago, and she's already dating YG. She's not even with the father of her kid. She's moved on to YG. And I'm saying to myself, why is it that when chicks drop them kids or drop, have that child, they all of a sudden, they ready to move on to a new guy? It's like, well, wait a minute. Wait. Why ain't you trying to make it work with the guy that got you pregnant? And then you have to think that maybe it wasn't planned. Maybe it was a situation of casual smashing that went left. It was some casual smashing that went left. That's what it seemed like to me. Like, how you just had a baby? Yeah, I heard that too, Jessica. That's what makes it even worse. The dude likes it both ways, and she got pregnant by this guy, and is already done. She had the kid, and now she done moved on to YG. It's like, come on, YG, really? Your girl's baby's father likes both females and males, allegedly. And that's who you're dating, sir? And he's walking around holding hands with this chick, man. You know? Like, come on, man. Black men, you gotta do better, man. Y'all can't demand better for women if you're not willing to do better, man. Just like you got guys who will date women that like everything, you know, and they'll be proud of it. They'll be proud that their girl like women too. And listen, if whatever you're into, that's what you're into. Whatever y'all like to do in your bedroom, I mean, it is what it is. But I'm just saying. Yeah, she was dating a female too. Yep, right before she got pregnant, she was dating a female. So I mean, it's just this Kalani female is doing a lot out here, man. She's just, her mouth is everywhere, literally, just everywhere. You know, there's summer everywhere, and that's who you're kissing in the mouth. Jesus. That's who you're kissing in the mouth. That's who you're kissing in the mouth, sir. I mean, this is a very new generation. Shout out to Marquise. First time donating. Like what you are about. Keep it up. I appreciate it, Marquise. I'm about to get the phone line revved up in a minute, y'all. Just give me a second. But I think that let me get this off screen. I think that there's nothing wrong with women who have had children. There are women who've been married to guys, the relationship just didn't work, or they had they're a widow, or they dated a guy for a long time and they started a family. Shout out to Take Man. From Black China to black coating, spray, carbon, hood. Okay, appreciate that, Take Man. But if you're out here like getting pregnant by a guy, then breaking up with him, and then hopping into a new relationship, it's like, what's going on? You have to watch who you bring around your kids, man. Those kids can become attached to their step parents, man. And they'll get attached, and then you're no longer with the guy, you know? And then you have to explain to them why they're gone. But I know that there's a lot of different type of people going on, in our society today that they're super extra triple weird. I see it here on YouTube. There's a lot of weirdos on YouTube. And on, Twitter as well. Twitter's full of weirdos, man. A lot of those people need to take their medication before they get on social media. They need to take their medication. Stop getting on on Twitter early in the morning, tweeting and talking shit. Like, have you even gotten up to brush your teeth? Have you even gotten up to take a shower, do anything before you hopped on Twitter, mad and angry at the world because you didn't take your medication this morning? You're live with Jada Black. What's going on? Yo.
Hey, what's up?
What's good, man?
Ain't shit, bro.
All right.
Yeah, Jay. Yeah, Jay, man. I had a chick at my job trying to set me up with a single mom, bro.
What? What you do, man? Did you go on a date with her? What's up?
Fuck no, bro. As soon as she told me, she was like, yeah, you and her be cute together. You can help take care of her kids.
Oh no! Oh no! Yeah,
I was like, I got cold offended. I was like, what the fuck about me make you think I want to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta help them out, huh?
Shit.
You gotta help them out, huh?
Huh?
I said she wanted you to help them out, huh?
Yeah, bro. Like, I guess she figured, like, Severa's single. He don't have no kids.
Right.
So that means he's got a lot of disposable income. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he could waste on, like, kids that ain't his. Like, get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Mm.
But I'm going to tell you about YG, bro. YG need to get G-checked, bro. Because, like, Kalani is a weirdo, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think she was ever dating that dude she had the kid with. I think she just had the sperm on. They was never like a couple or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's bisexual. I think he's straight up gay. And didn't she try to commit suicide when Kyrie Irving broke up with her or whatever?
Yeah, because she was dealing with his name Party Next Door. I think that was his name. The singer. She was going back and forth between those guys, and he put her on blast, I believe.
Yeah, bro. She got mental issues and all this, bro. Like, come on, dude.
Yeah.
Like, you can do better than that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And like, Black China, like, I know she get money from them niggas. You know what I'm saying? She just probably don't got her own pace. You know?
I think when she needs something, they'll give it to her. You know, to keep it out. You know, the media, keep it out the courts. Yeah.
Which is the right way to do it, bro. You get more work for the nigga than work against them, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like Chris Brown, baby mama or whatever. Like, whatever. Then she went to the papers, whatever, trying to get him on the shit, and they got her reduced down to $5,000. He's a Texas resident. She's not a California resident. Mm-hmm. So she had to go to Texas court, and they only gave her 5 G's a month. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I think he's giving her like 20 G's now, though, bro. But that's a lesson a lot of people to learn, bro. Like, you better off just working with the nigga, bro.
Yeah.
Because, like, you got this on this high-ass child support, the money going to dry up sooner or later. Like, you ain't going to be able to keep paying all the child support for that much longer, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He had the twilight of his career, bro. How long you think Future got left? About 3-4 years?
I don't know. She got a loyal fan. Like, she got some loyal fans. Like, she was a #1 trending topic on Twitter, I believe, today. So I mean, she got her fans, you know.
I'm talking about Future.
Oh, Future. I don't. They say he got an 8th baby mother now, man. I didn't know he had a 7th.
No, but he got a. Yeah, but he got a big ass lawsuit. He still got to pay out too for one of his old managers. Some shit. He owed that nigga like $6 million.
Oh man, that's why he coming out with all that music.
Bro.
That's why he coming out with all that music. He did because he had to pay Rocco. I know he had to pay Rocco, so he did 2 albums so he can pay him off. You know. And
that nigga was saying like, yeah, make sure this nigga give me our money because I know how that nigga is with money. He gonna go broke before he pay me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Jay, I'm gonna be brief, bro, man. I appreciate you, brother.
Okay, thanks for calling in, man.
Thank you.
All right, shout out to there. Yeah, Kalani changed a lot. She went from being on that show to being a little more clean cut to being what she is now, man. That's what the industry does to you, man. A lot of those people are already unstable, and they start taking them drugs and drinking and partying. You got all those people hanging on to you, fake people. You know what I'm saying? You get connected. It just... All right. Make sure y'all like the stream. See if I put this back in here. Take phone calls. Yeah, Kalani and YG was trending on Twitter. I don't know if they're still trending right now, but they were a little earlier. At first, I'm like, what in the fuck? But then I looked and was like, okay. Okay. Oh, man. Shout out to everybody. So make sure y'all like the stream. We are here live. This is the post-Hurricane Dorian stream. Not really, Jessica. Just got some heavy rain and some wind. That's about it. All right, Nubian Life. Appreciate you coming by. Shout out to Take Man with the other super chat he put up. Anybody else want to call in to the show, you know, because I'm trying not to say too much. Shout out to the members. We got members here, of course. Number strong, you know. Now, again, I would say that I've been around good, decent single mothers, and I've been around, you know, women who are just greedy, grimy, type single mothers. So I've been around a mixture of that, you know. Appreciate that, Just K. But I don't believe all single mothers are the same. I think people who say that are the type who deal with single mothers. They deal with so many of them that they know how to pick apart the type of single mothers that are bad and the type of single mothers that are good. Because they deal with them all. I tell you, a lot of these guys, man, they be dealing with them. They be dealing with these single moms, man. And they be trying to play like they ain't doing it because they want to be a part of the crowd. So they'll just say whatever just to be a part of the crowd. And they know damn well they out here dealing with single moms. Because y'all may not want it, some of y'all may not want to hear this, but single moms are easier for some guys to get with. They just are. You know? So you know these guys are dealing with them, man. That's how they know which one to pick apart. You know what I'm saying? So they know which ones is the good ones. They know which ones is like, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? You know? YouTube watcher, what's up? Anybody else want to call in? I can shut the phone lines. I don't know. I can agree with that, Malik. They do be thirsty fast because you do have attractive single mothers out here, man. They be attractive as hell. And you know these dudes are dealing with them. Not all, but a lot of them. Make sure y'all like the stream. Hopefully everybody's having a good Friday so far. End of a tough, hard, probably annoyed work week. Hopefully y'all got some stuff planned. I know the movie It comes out today. I was thinking about going today to watch it, but then I may wait till tomorrow. Who knows? Because I want to see how the weather played out. But the weather's been okay so far. Yeah, I'm live. To watcher. Oh yeah, you saw it today, Torin? Okay. Yeah, I know some of y'all are still at work. It ain't 5 yet. It's good, Torin. But yeah, I know it's almost 5 o'clock. That's why I wanted to go live now, because I know some of y'all probably still at work. Y'all can't wait for it to get 5 so y'all can leave the office or wherever it is y'all working. Yeah, Jessica, I remember that. I remember all the videos and there was news stories about that. Yeah, I remember that. That legit had people worried about being, being outside at night in like parking lots or outside their house because of the clowns that were standing around. It's crazy. Probably your favorite IG chick has 2 kids anyway. Probably do. They probably do. you know. They be like, I'm like, damn, she's fine. One in this shit, man. I see what you try to do there, Brittany. I seen that. I seen what you try to do there, Brittany. But I guess nobody else gonna call in. But let me give some advice. I know I'm not the biggest advice guy, but I can say this though. Even though we've all made mistakes and messed up in our life, we can always work to make ourselves better every day and work to be around people who actually want to be around us. I think there's too many people trying to be a part of a crowd and they get rejected. I've seen so many people try to be a part of these YouTube crowds and they get hardcore rejected. And it's like you just shake your head and you just say to yourself, why? Why are you even trying to do that? You making yourself look bad, making yourself look thirsty for attention, Stop trying to be a part of the crowds. It's not going to work. I see these dudes, grown people, trying to be a part of crowds like they in high school. You guess what? I was never a part of the crowd. I was always on my own. Still to this day, on my own. I don't want to be a part of none of your crowds because a lot of your leaders ain't worth following in the first place. They just ain't. That's the number right there, Joseph. Yeah, she is, Renee. She's still promoting that. So let's just calm down on the following crowds. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be seeing that. What's good, Rainy Woman? See you, Rainy Woman. You're live with Jada Black. What's good? What's up, man?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I just wanted to throw my 2 cents in about the, the whole being influenced thing.
Yeah.
Like, we live in a society where, like, everybody want to be, like, followers or whatever everybody else doing. I don't know why. It's kind of stupid, but, like, I know you know about that little Popeyes thing that's going on.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, now tell me this, because this is something I never understood.
Yeah.
Why are niggas, I don't know about other races, but my people specifically, why are niggas so quick to hop on the bandwagon for stuff that everybody else want to do? Like, mind you, the CEO of Popeye is not even African American. Yeah. These niggas are fighting over chicken, exposing themselves for chicken, and then they wonder why people like me, like, I was talking to my friend about this last week. He said, Jody, why you ain't try the chicken salad? I said, I'm not trying to fight nobody about no food, man. You missing out, you lame and all this. I was just thinking, like, this why niggas is so dumb, because they quick to do what everybody else want to do. Yeah. And, like, one more thing I want to harp on real fast. It's with the black women, like, something that I always see is, we only wear weave and eyelashes and makeup because is what y'all want us to wear, but it's like, y'all going by white standards of beauty in the first place, like bleaching skin and making your skin like Jada Black. I seen the girl yesterday, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I was going through the gas station. Right. This girl got out the car and started twerking in front of my car.
What?
I was like, what? Yeah, that's what I said. I said, man. Oh my God. My girlfriend was in the car too. I'm like, what is she on? So I got out.
Yeah, that's why.
And went in the gas station.
Yeah.
She was so aggressive. She told me, damn boy, you fine. What's your name? I was just like, wow. What the hell? Like.
Yeah, that's why she did it, man. She wanted to make your girl jealous, and she wanted to get your attention. Some of these shits ain't got no boundaries, man.
Shit, man. I say I don't need nothing like that, but yeah. I just wanted to put my little 2 cents in about that.
Okay, cool, man. Okay, thanks for calling in, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, peace. Shout out.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to the caller. Man, y'all girls, some of these girls gotta stop doing that, man. Y'all be trying to make these girls jealous by either trying to, flirt with they dude or just do crazy shit, man. I'm telling you, women can be very aggressive. If they like what they see, they can get super aggressive when it comes to guys that they want. Yeah, Popeyes is crazy. Like this some idiot with tattoos on his face pulled a gun on workers at a local Popeyes. That just shows you, man, the trend. Like all these niggas obsessed with, God, not that. All of these melanated people who are obsessed with trends, they're obsessed with getting what's trendy, always seem to put themselves in stupid situations, all for a sandwich. You're live with Jada Black. What's going on? Okay. I mean, it shouldn't even be like that. Now, I still haven't gone to get a Popeye sandwich. I will rather just go to Chick-fil-A. Customer service is probably way better. The wait is shorter. And I don't have to sit there and be around a group of dysfunctional people for a sandwich. You're live with Jada Black. What's going on?
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Well, the topic you're bringing up with, the social media, and, I just wanted to add one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody can say, it can ruin people's lives, but let me just take this one thought, okay? Now, you're on social media.
Right.
What is one thing that intertwines everybody together? Obviously, the platforms that, YouTube, so on and so forth. Me personally, I think it was the worst decision to do. Everybody's lives are intertwined. Just like you said, the trend. You will have a poor person. Mm-hmm. Obviously, seeing the life of a rich person, that shouldn't be, you know what I mean? That shouldn't be happening. At the end of the day, people should stay in their own lane. Obviously, somebody will put something on the internet, and it'll go viral. Just like, you said with the Popeyes, but at the end of the day, mm-hmm. I personally just think that everybody's lives it shouldn't be like that. Yeah. What do you think about that? Do you think I'm wrong to think that way or no?
No, I think people should stop using social media as their life, but unfortunately, that's not the case anymore. They live every day through it. We are become the surrogates. You remember the movie The Surrogates? Like, that's how people live their life all day on their phone.
100%. I don't know, man. I just, at the end of the day, I just personally think that everybody's lives are just so. We live in a world where people are worried about the next person. Mm-hmm. They're more worried about what other people are doing. They're more worried about what so and so is doing. And I try keeping myself. I can't sit here and say for other people. Mm-hmm. Obviously you'll have people that can't even put their phone down. They're more into to those platforms. Mm-hmm. But I just personally just think that there should be some type of like structure or some type of regulation of how much how much people are on social. That's basically what I'm saying. I just think that the world is just getting to the point where people are just so into the computers and so into technology that they're losing grip on what life's really about.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. But I just wanted to say that, though, man. You have a wonderful day. God bless.
All right, thank you, man. You have a good one too. All right.
All right, pimp. Stay safe.
All right. Shout out to the caller. That's a good point, random moment attention is a new currency. That's why people are hopping on social media. Yeah, I got me a chicken sandwich from Popeyes. I had to fight a couple people to get in line, but and I believe that sandwich has been there for a while. But no one cared about it. Now, I've heard the sandwich is good, but you're live with Jada Black. What's happening? Okay, call back in. I know it was live. Call back in. Yeah, that's why people still overpay for Air Jordan tennis shoes. I would say rebrand. They basically continue every year to put out old Air Jordan sneakers as if they're brand new, and people will go and buy them, wait in line and everything. That's the same thing with these chicken sandwiches. Sid Ray was good. You know why people wasn't really caring about the Popeyes chicken sandwich? Because they cared more about going to Chick-fil-A or some of these other places. I think Wendy's even got a chicken sandwich. Let one of these rappers post a Wendy's chicken sandwich, and you're going to see a line full of people. That's why I tell y'all, there's a lot of celebrity worship going on. Whatever these celebrities approve of, you will have people, especially a lot of you melanated people, who will go and try to get whatever they got, whatever they're driving. No, say they're driving because you can't afford it. Whatever they wear, whatever type of styles that they have, Okay. Man, come on, La. Yo, La. You got. Like, loud, you gotta give me time to press the. I don't know if it's me. Hold on, because I know it isn't me. Because I'm pressing the call button. But okay, we're gonna do this again. So just call back in. Alright. A lot of celebrity worship going on, man. When I seen Quavo do that video with all them chicken sandwiches, I bet that had an extra 2,000-3,000 people go run to Popeyes. Okay, try again now. Law original. Laughing and saying he tricked people out of their money selling the same shoe. Yeah, I've seen that meme, Chris, and that's a true meme. That's what the Jordan shoe does. They're reselling you the same shoes over and over. All they do is go and basically make the same shoe. They go and they remake the same. Call back in, original. You can. I don't know why it's telling you that, Law. Everybody else has been able to get on. Yeah, but yeah, the staff at these Popeyes have not had a very good couple of weeks. Jays were 150 in high school. So. Yeah, they close. I think they after, but let me see. Yeah, they probably like close to about 250 now. Some probably about 220, 230 after taxes maybe. Jessica, you can just rewear those. That's all you got to do. You can rewear those, and it'll be like you haven't missed. You're live with Jada Black. What's going on?
Move background.
Hey.
There we go.
What's going on?
Hey, good afternoon, Jay.
What's good, Rain and Woman?
It's been a minute on your phone calls.
I'm glad you called in.
Well,
It's been a while, ain't it?
Me too. I won't be long because I know others are waiting to call. But I just want to add that it's for the reason, like what's going on behind these chicken sandwiches. People being upset about the business moves that Jay-Z makes because they had a false expectation on him to relate and act like he was for the community that lets everybody else know why we cannot be taken serious. Every time there's a movement or a hashtag that we jump on, we easily are distracted by anything that's supposed to be serious and deserve our focus for us to move forward, for us to progress, for us to make a change. We are easily distracted by trying to suck up and listen to these celebrities, mainstream media, suck up all this negative attention, this false currency, both fiat and attention. And also these images that are steadily put towards us, you know, with this black Twitter and Instagram, you know, showing us what to do and that it's okay to act like this. It's okay to fight over a chicken sandwich. It's okay to pay $20 for a sandwich when you won't even donate something to your local black business or support your local black business or your local black artist, but you're willing to pay $20 for a freaking sandwich where you're not benefiting from it at all. Things like that is why these niblets cannot be taken serious.
Yeah. And that's why when people talk all that talk about, you know, helping build a better community, it's just talk. Like, they're still going to spend their money where they've been spending it. It ain't going to the community that they claim that they're trying to uplift.
Exactly. Well, that was my 2 cents. I'm going to fall back into the chat. Have a great day.
All right. Thank you, Rainy One, for calling in. I appreciate it.
Please.
All right. Shout out to Rainy One. You're live with Jada Black. What's going on?
Hey, I had to call her phone because I was calling and it kept saying press 1 to connect or press 6 to connect, and it doesn't do that.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that. Usually you can just call in, and I don't have like that extra stuff. It's like a direct call, so I don't know why it was telling you that.
That's why I kept, because I would call, it would ring, it would give me a half a ring, then it would tell me to press 6. I would press 6. I wouldn't hear shit. So I'd hang up. Then I'd hear you on the thing. So.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know what's going on. But
all right, but you're here now. What's up?
Yeah, I know that you were talking about social media and people wanting to follow the crowd. Social media, the problem with social media is that people are losing their social skills because of it. You know, people don't know how to interact with other human beings like they used to, you know, especially the generation who, like when I grew up, I remember my mother had a beeper. You know, not everybody cell phones weren't popular like that then. So luckily for me, I was able to gain those social skills. But a lot of people, they don't have any type of people skills whatsoever.
Yeah.
You know, and then seeking validation from you don't know.
Yeah.
People don't want to be. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I mean, seeking validation from a bunch of people that you don't know, you probably will never meet ever in life.
Yeah.
People don't want to be individuals, you know. They want to be, it's like everyone wants to have fun now, which is understandable. But then it's like, within all of that fun that you're having, what is it that you're doing to prepare for the future? Because if, you know, them hot girl summers is going to get real cold. What is it that you're doing to build for your future? You know?
Yeah.
And you know, with the whole single mother thing, you already know how that goes.
Yeah. I
You know, it's not going to stop though, because 77.3% of black women are single mothers, and 59 of that 77 have kids by more than one father. You know what I'm saying? And there are more black men with no kids than black women. It's like I think there's like 40% of black men that have no children. I believe. So, but it's not going to stop. You know, I don't understand black people's fascination with having kids out of wedlock. It's disgusting.
And what about the time? What about when women who get pregnant and have a kid and then they end up in a new relationship? Like they forget the guy they had the kid with. Like once that baby is born, the relationship over. They with a new guy.
I mean, anytime you have any type of standard, it's going to take you a lot longer to find somebody who is on the same type of, you know, time that you're on. Like, for instance, I don't do niggas with kids. Why? Because I don't have kids. I only require for somebody to have what I myself possess. You know what I'm saying? So if I don't have any kids, I want somebody with no kids. I've tried with the baby daddy niggas. It doesn't work. You're gonna want to tell me about your kid. I don't give a fuck. You're gonna want to tell me about your baby mother. I still don't care. You know, it's just you're telling me about a situation that I don't care about. So that's not going to work. And then when it comes to money and time, that's a whole dub. So it's, you know, and the thing is, a lot of people judge you because you don't want to date somebody who's in a situation that you've never been in before.
Right.
Yeah, I don't understand. You know, like I had somebody tell me, you know, I think you should kind of, you know, give that up because you're going to be alone. I would rather be old, wrinkly, and by myself, counting my buckets, than to be out here, you know what I'm saying, depressed and stressed out because of some nigga and his kids that did not come from my uterus.
Right. And that's your right to have that preference, you know? It's your right to have that preference.
I'm not willing to lower my standards because of somebody else's situation. That's your situation. I'm 31. I've never been pregnant. I've managed, you know what I'm saying, to dodge that bullet. So if I can be responsible as an adult and if I can be responsible with my body and my reproductive organs, I don't feel like I'm asking too much if I'm asking my significant other to do the same. I don't really see how I'm wrong, you know? But it's like because everybody got kids, all of a sudden I'm supposed to just be like, okay, well, whatever. I guess I have no choice. And I do have a choice. And if that choice means that I'll just be single for the rest of my life, then, you know, it is what it is. Oh, well, I'll be single. I just won't be broke.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely save money and stress. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like when it comes to a relationship, you should be with somebody that you can build with. So both of you guys should be empowering each other to be successful. And you guys, should be helping each other because it's a team at the end of the day. That's how you should go into it. It shouldn't be, you know, one person helping the other person trying to, you know, reach their potential, and then the other person is not even putting forth the effort because you can't make somebody do something that they don't want to do. You know, you can want somebody to be successful all day, but if they don't want it for themselves, you know, or if you're trying your best to push them or encourage them, and they just sitting around on their ass waiting for it to come to them, there's really much nothing that you can do, you know, and it's very unfortunate because a relationship with one person that has ambition and the other person doesn't, it doesn't really, you know.
Now you made some.
But nowadays, for people, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard, if not impossible, to find somebody nowadays. If you're a genuine person, if you're a good person, if you're not a whore, it's going to be hard to find the right person. It's going to be a struggle.
Yeah.
But you got to just fight the good fight.
Yeah, and the thing is, there are people who out there who don't have kids. They're not hard to find. It's just that people are just picky.
Yeah, but I'm going to be honest, Jay. I'm shallow, and a lot of these niggas is ugly, and I can't do it. I'm just being honest.
Come on. That's gonna make you seem shallow if you saying that. No.
I'm just saying, some niggas is like, I can see why you don't. I know nobody trying to have your baby. You know what I'm saying? And you got to understand, you know, like you said before, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So what I may find attractive, somebody else may not. But I refuse to be in a relationship with somebody that I'm not attracted to. And it's not so much that I'm hooked on looks because, you know, those are going to fade. You know, a guy that you meet that's physically attractive, when he in 30 years, them abs is gonna be gone. He's probably gonna have a a little belly, you know. But for right now, you know, I want you to at least look like at least a snack, at least lunch, you know, maybe brunch, maybe look like something, you know.
Well, again,
if you're gonna date someone that you're attracted to,
at least you're being real, man. Because a lot of women be like, "Oh, I don't have standards. He don't have to be this tall or look this way." But in truth, they do. That stuff does matter. It really does.
I mean, everybody has their preferences. I'm not saying, like, for instance, I'm 5'4". I'm not tall. I'm 5'4". You know, I would prefer a guy that's my height or a little bit taller. You know, the last guy that I was with, he was 5'8". That's not very tall at all. So, you know, and even now, if I find somebody and we click and we mesh and he's not, and even if he's a little bit shorter than me, okay, you know, you still got to be fine. But I'm willing to, like, you know, because a man cannot control his height. Even when and I know a lot of bitches are going to be like, I know a lot of females are going to be like, nah, you on your own. But even when it comes to size, I don't care about size. Men don't choose the size of their reproductive organs the same way a female who has no titties, it's not her fault she flat-chested. That's just the way God made her. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like when it comes to certain things, I can, you know, it's like, okay, well, he may not be super tall, but he's cute, or, you know, he may not be packing, but okay, you know, what that mouth do? You know what I'm saying? So it all depends. You know, you got to be flexible, but there's certain things I'm not willing to bend. And kids is just, I can't. You know, but
okay. Well,
that's just my little spiel. I'm not gonna hold you up.
Okay, all right. Well, I appreciate it. Like always, La Original, honesty. All right. And hopefully you take care.
All right. Have a good one.
You too.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Shout out to La Original with that. I love the honesty. I appreciate the honesty. I like women say, "Hell no, he ain't. I ain't dating him. He don't look good." You know. Just be real, man. You got some women that they gonna feel. They gonna be like, it ain't about looks, but it's about looks. You know? And it might be about height too. Probably about height, looks, all that. You know? You're live with Jada Black. What's happening? What's up?
What's up, Jay Black? It's me, Saliva.
What's good, Saliva?
Not much. I want to talk about the single mothers thing. I think that, I don't want to make this about race, but especially the black community, we need to be more responsible when it comes to sex. Far too often, you have men and women having sex unprotected, having children. Nobody cares about the baby. And at the end of the day, the baby loses. You have single mothers or you have single fathers, and it's just a whole big clutterfuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just sad. I see it so many times. In here, I live in Plainfield. I know a bunch of women that has multiple children, multiple fathers, arguing with their baby fathers. You know what I'm saying? Telling the children, "I should never had you buy this." I'm like, it's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, like me, I don't have a problem with dating a single mom. But I hate to say it, and people may get on me about this, but it's my opinion. I would never date a black woman that's a single mom. Because the fact that they are the ones who bring the drama the most. Like, they bring the drama the most. Like, you go up to him, the baby father, he don't want to leave the picture. He want to harass the new guy and stuff like that. I've been through that. I don't want to go through. I've been through that. I've had friends who've been through that. It's always them. A couple of guys I knew that went with a white woman that was a single mom. The mother and father understood that the mother and father, they're not together. They understand the new guy's going to be there, and that's just it. They live with it, they work it out, and they do it. But, you know, you come into the black community with single mothers, it's like, it's a whole bunch of drama, a whole bunch of bullshit, a whole bunch of, nobody gets along. The mother and father are always at each other's throat, and it's ridiculous. It's sad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think
So,
especially in the black community, like, it just seems like we just can't get along with each other. And it manifests more when you're dealing with the single mothers of the community for some reason. I noticed. Like,
Yeah, it's like it's sad. I hate to be mean like that, but it seems like in the black community, the drama is just it's raised to 10. Like I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know. But I don't want to keep you long, man. I'll let you go, man, and keep up the great work, man.
All right, thank you, man. Shout out to you, Saliba.
All right, and let's go Jets again.
Oh, fuck the Jets. Go Panthers.
Oh, man, fuck the Panthers.
Oh, man, fuck you, man. Get off my line, dude. Oh, man. The Jets going to end up new uniform, same old, getting your ass kicked. Shout out to Saliba with the call. But yeah, let's see what's going on in the chat. Black woman, y'all, this thing. Yeah, we got a lot of issues that are going on in the world, and I know people are going to say, "Well, single mother isn't a big issue." It actually is, because what happens is a trickle down effect. Because if you are a single mother and your kids, especially your sons, don't have father figures, it can skew how they grow up, man. It can, at least put them in a situation where they're playing sports or they're around their male, uncles, just put them in activities around other young boys or men who they can grow around, That's why sports is very important to the black community, because it has helped so many of those young men get out of their bad situations. Panthers gonna lose. I mean, if Cam Newton is hurt, they might, but man, the Saints are overrated, man. This ain't the sports talk, but I can tell you a million reasons why the Saints are going to achieve again this year. They want to take the NFL to court over a referee's call. Yeah, man. Very exciting, First week of yesterday's game was the first official football game. This weekend will be the first official weekend of it. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you how important football this weekend is. Antonio Brown literally had an emotional apology to his teammates and I believe coach as well. That's how important playing this game this weekend is to him. It's all fun and games until you have to sit on the sidelines. But yeah, it's a big issue. Right, Jessica. Panthers all day. There you go. I would say Gamecocks more than Clemson, but yeah, you right with that, Jessica. Yeah, what was that yesterday? The Packers defense is good, but what the heezy? And the thing is that Mitchell Trubisky, the quarterback of the Chicago Bears, soon he's gonna get him $100 million contract. I'm thinking that while watching him play and be like, that guy's gonna get $100 million contract, and he's probably very, very average at best. Very average at best, Very average at best. Knock it off, Beth. Fuck the Cowboys. Carmen, you're right. Fuck the Cowboys. You're right about that. Right? RTS, Panthers all day. I'm seeing, I said Black Child dating a white man. She might be Marie, and I told her she got her a sugar daddy. She got her a sugar daddy that's helping her. She done found her a white man that's willing to take her on. Probably giving her advice. Around that may come soon. I don't know. Mr. E was good. Shout out to all the new subscribers to the channel. I noticed that a lot of people been subscribing to this channel. Shout out to y'all. I know y'all might be watching. You might be feeling a little out of place, but you're never out of place right here on Jada Black Live Streams 2. you're never out of place. Ever. You're never, ever out of place. Now, I will say this, though. This stream may go on Patreon, but I will put the stream clip up maybe tomorrow or Sunday. Because they fuck the Eagles. I'm with you on that. Fuck the Eagles, too. You know? Ron, you say you're a Raiders fan? Well, good luck to y'all this season. Y'all going to need a lot of luck this season, okay? So it was. That's why I mentioned that earlier in the stream, Shanjar. I remember that I mentioned that earlier, that there are single mothers who want to reject the stigma of getting child support off of a man. So they're now rejecting and saying, I don't want child support. You know, that's why I'm speaking on Black China this one, because they don't want to be known as that, you know. Yeah, there's a lot of women, they don't want to be known as a baby mama out to get money from nobody. Never out of place, my old white ass comes here. All love. Well, yeah, it is all love, Jessica. It's all love, man. No matter what race you are, man. I have all types of races of people subscribe. Like when I first started on YouTube, I had a lot of white male subscribers, commenters, even donators, you know. So I've had all races of people here, you know. 757, that's a good point. They are trash. Eagle, in that order. Eagles, Cowboys, and Giants. You know? Let's see. But shout out to everybody. Like I said, the stream will most likely be on Patreon, but I will put the stream clip up next couple of days. Make sure y'all go and check out the video on the other channel I posted about Amanda Seales and black women. Black women turn their back on Amanda Seales. They no longer want to support her. You know, they see her as problematic. Follow me on Spreaker too. Let me put this here. Follow me on Spreaker, people. That's why I'm putting the podcast at. Also contact me through email, people. Through email. No, the Saints lost. Jay, you low-key a Caribbean accent though, not Southern. Really, Jessica? My accent is Caribbean. I don't know about that. I'm South cat all day. You know, I might have some Caribbean people in my family. Like my father's peoples are from Jamaica, Queens, but I don't think any of them are Jamaican. You know, Spreaker is where my podcast is at. My other one, Beth. It's a platform I've been on for a long time, but I never really utilized it. I haven't utilized it in a year and a half. You know what, Gerard? I think y'all were cheated, but I mean, hell. I mean, they made the call. The Saints made the call. Not Saints made the call. The call was made against the Saints. The refs made the call against the Saints. You know. Sam Darnold's overrated. Sam Darnold looks to me like if he's not in a offense that suits his skill set, because he's too much of a Brett Favre. Too much of a Brett Favre, you know. This one sounds very Caribbean. You got a mixture of people here. Yeah, it is some Geechee. I got some Geechee in my family. Of course I do. Yeah, even black people down here sound very country. But it's normal to me. You know, to other people it may not be normal, but it's normal to me. Yeah, I don't think the Giants are gonna sniff the playoffs unless they bench Eli. And they might be able to get 7-9 or 8-8. So Jessica, are you around a lot of like Geechees or Caribbean people? Because I know you're in northern part, so you're gonna see them. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not from Illuminati. There you go to my Illuminati. If I was on Illuminati, man, you'd be seeing me post weird shit and be incoherent. You know what I'm saying? I'm Caribbean. Jay sounds country as hell. I know I sound country to some people. That's just my accent down here, Shan. But I know if you're not from here and you were to hear me, you're gonna say I'm country. But you haven't heard country yet, Shan, until you've actually heard people from here. Until y'all hear people from South Carolina, then you'll know what I'm speaking about. Like what's his name? Kevin Sumlin. The college football coach, Kevin Sumlin. Kevin Sumlin has the accent of somebody who's from down here. Kevin Sumlin he has an accent of somebody that's from here. Oh, you live in Augusta? Okay, so that's right. So you basically was right there in South Carolina because Augusta's like right there at the border. Like anybody hear Kevin Sumlin speak, he has the accent. Somebody that's from. He has that Jamaican dude. Stop calling. It's just. I haven't heard from him in a while, Christopher. It's been a while since he called in. It's one of my favorite calls. Okay, Sean. Oh yeah, 757. Where you went to college at? I will tell y'all this though. Eastern North Carolina is country as hell. Cause I used to stay there every summer. That's the real country right there, man. You ain't been to country until you've been to Eastern North Carolina. You know? I'm talking about tobacco fields. I'm talking about, you got farms, ponds to fish. You got one area of town where you can go eat and to stores and shit. Like, or you went to South Carolina State. That's what's up. I had a lot of ex-high school teammates who went to South Carolina State. But hopefully y'all enjoying the start of your weekend so far. I know some of y'all still ain't got off work yet. Probably gonna getting off work soon. You know. And yeah. But y'all know where to send me stuff at. You know what I'm saying? Best food, barbecue, man. Barbecue is the best food here, man. Jay, I got new number. That's why I call it a different number now. Oh yeah, I did see that your number, you had a different number, Beth, when you had called in. Okay. Yeah, some of this country is hell. Some of these parts, yeah, man. The black people and white people are country, man. But that's just how it is down here, man. But I tell you what, though, man. There's a lot of transplants down here. Like a lot of people from Georgia and Florida, New Jersey. Like I went to a school. A lot of people from New Jersey, New York. What's crazy? They end up losing their New York or New Jersey accents, and they started sounding like they were from here. You know. You know, it is a lot of Bojangles. Listen, white people here love Bojangles, especially older white people love Bojangles, man. They love Bojangles. That's why they done built a few of them in the last couple of years, because that's who a lot of the people that's in there a lot are older white people. Yeah, but that's about it. I think that's about it. You know, that's all I have to say, man. But shout out to everybody that came early. I might do more of these streams early if there's more people to show up. I can do more of these at this particular time. A day, you know, I see a lot of people that was here, you know, so I might just do more streams during this time of the day. Jessica say, yes, whites do love it. Yeah, that's what I be seeing a lot, man. They be, especially in the morning. In the morning, they be in a deep in the morning. Yeah, they do like Bojangles, man. It's just like they just have like the only really fast food places a lot of people around here fuck with. They don't have those places in other states. You know, that's what makes it crazy. But that can be anywhere. I know y'all, wherever y'all are at, y'all have your favorite spots. You know what I'm saying? You need car line streams. Because I know depending on where y'all at would depend on whatever it is y'all into. I know a lot of y'all have Chick-fil-A's. As a matter of fact, I may go to one. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can have Popeyes right now. Maybe in a couple months I'll go get me a Popeyes chicken sandwich. Maybe. If they're reselling them. Because I know they stopped selling them because of all the Negro activity at these places, man. Y'all can't let these people make sandwiches in peace, or, you know, for everybody. Everybody got to go in there and buy them up. Make the sandwiches $10. Let's see if they still go in there and buy them. Okay? You know. Let's see if y'all go in there and buy them if they up the price a little bit. Which is what they probably need to do. They need to go up the price a little bit. Because y'all know how cheap black people can be. Black people can be very cheap. So we can up the price on these sandwiches. Let's see how many of them go and buy one. Let's go see how many of them go and buy one. Let's see how many go buy one if they up the price. You know? That's what I want. So, yeah, man. Make sure y'all like the stream. Hold on, let me turn the lines down. I forgot to do that. Gotta turn those lines off. But shout out to the callers. Y'all know I always have good callers calling to the show. Yeah, Robin. Yeah, cookout good too, Terry. I was there the other day, man. I don't know if y'all have any cookouts. Yeah, we got Captain Dudes. We got cookout, Captain D's. You know what I'm saying? Captain D is high as a motherfucker, but it'd be worth it. Some, you know. So I know what y'all getting into. When y'all get off work, wherever it is y'all at, you know. The South definitely does have the best food, for better or worse, you know. For better or worse, they do have some of the best food out there, hands down. Because one, we got the best cooks, okay, who ain't chefs, but they can cook. You know, that's why you see restaurants down here where it may be a white-owned business, but the majority of everybody in the back cooking is black. You know? Like they got this one restaurant that's stay packed in my city. This place called Woodstone. They cook a lot of Southern cooked food, and they stay packed, but they only open Thursday to Sunday. But even then, they're packed to where they can afford to take a couple days off. But when you go in there, yeah, it costs about $13, but you got a lot of black people back there cooking their ass off. They cooking their ass off at this place. And this place you know, white people love the food, black people love it. It's like, you know, and it's consistently been a very good restaurant. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so you know, you're always gonna find good food down here, whether you know whether you're a fan of it or not. Because a lot of people, because they like to eat healthy, they may not be a fan of certain foods down here. There's certain, you know what I'm saying, but I see older people still eating a lot of the heavier fried foods. Man, it's crazy. Don't miss a beat. They like that type of food, man. Down here, that's how they cook it. They cook it. A lot of those different types of foods, man. Let's see. Yeah, it's right. Yeah, check out Woodstone, Florence, South Carolina, man. But yeah, they stay packed. Only open 4 days a week. And then they also, I think they cater and they also deliver. I'm not sure if they deliver. You can pick it up. It might deliver. I'm not sure, but yeah, man, they have some good food in there. You know, black people, we have a talent for cooking that is underrated. maybe not. Not underrated by me, but you know, some of these people do a really good job. That's why you see, you know, who the majority of these cooks are at these businesses, especially these barbecue places, you know. But yeah. All right, people. That's it for me. Shout out to everybody that is here tuning in. I appreciate it, man. I really do. But make sure y'all have liked the stream. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And I will see y'all in the next live show, man. Hopefully y'all take care. Have a good weekend. This was a fun live stream. Shout out to the donators. And y'all see y'all on the next one. All right, y'all take care.